to Once Upon a Crime, stories from the underbelly of faraway land, where not every story has a happily ever after. Tonight, scandal, crime, gossips and stocks, and the weather. I'm Raksh.
And I'm Vlad. Our first story.
Who is afraid of the big bad wolf? The famous villain is huffing and puffing after being arrested today, accused by the three little pigs of destroying two of their little houses. Mr. Wolf was refused entry into the house of straw yesterday, with the owner saying he was feared that he would be eaten. The pigs claimed the wolf then deliberately breathed very heavily on the house until it fell down. Mr. Wolf chased the pigs to his second home, which was also destroyed, before being arrested at a third property. But a lawyer for Mr. Wolf claims that an attack of hay fever is to blame, and that his client is a victim of negative media hype. Our reporter Max has caught up with the big bad boy in jail today.
I'm here in the faraway jail with the big bad wolf and his lawyer. Mr. Wolf, you have been charged with the destruction of houses. How do you feel about these accusations?
Well, reporter, I have no idea what people have been saying, and I have not been near any of these houses, so I don't know how they got destroyed.
I see. You've been caught impersonating both a grandmother and a sheep. Who is the big bad wolf really?
Well, originally I was just a normal wolf, and then I just grew and became a bigger wolf.
All right. What do you have to say to the good people of faraway land who think you're nothing more than a dangerous criminal?
Well, I'm no different than any of you people. I'm just a big scary wolf.
Right. If you were to change your public opinion on yourself, how would you do that?
Well, I would start by apologizing to everyone, even though I didn't do anything, and I would try and be a nicer person.
All right. Well, thank you for those thoughts, Mr. Wolf, and good luck with the trial. Back to you, Raksh and Vlad in the studio.
Goldilocks' court case went into its second day today. The Golden Beauty has been charged with breaking and entering after a local family of bears came home from a morning walk to find their breakfast eaten, a priceless chair broken, and their neatly made beds had been messed up. Goldilocks was caught by police after she fell asleep at the scene of the crime. She has pleaded not guilty to the charges. She says bears are frightening and smelly animals and should not be given the same treatment as people. The family of bears is furious, and this animal rights issue could divide the population of faraway land. Now for news of escaped kidnapped heroes Hansel and Gretel. Their story captured the hearts of the nation and caused a media frenzy last year. They have spoken out for the first time about their ordeal in their new book, Blackbirds Are Breadcrumbs, the Hansel and Gretel story. Our reporter Max was at the book's release in the deep, dark forest, the scene of the terrible tale.
All right. Hello, I'm Max Brown, and with me in the very deep, dark woods is Hansel and Gretel. Now that your evil grandmother has passed on, how are things between you and your father?
They've been good. They've been really good. Now that she's gone, we can be happy.
All right. You're obviously very rich now, having found all the jewels in the old witch's house. How do you plan on spending all that money?
Oh, we would like to spend it on all the chocolate and all the lollies we like to get. We probably spend it on a few cars too. We don't know, maybe.
All right. Hansel, you're back in great shape after being fattened up for eating. How did you do it?
Well, I've just been eating really good food and going to the gym every day.
All right. What have you learned through this experience?
I don't think we've learned anything at all, really, from this experience of what has happened, but I am really not sad about my parents dying.
All right, well, thank you for your time, Hansel and Gretel, and good luck with your ongoing recovery. Back to you, Raksh and Vlad in the studio.
Now for news Now it's for news of gossip and scandal brought to you by Cinderella's House of Shoes. Our snoops have exposed shocking hygiene practices at the Witch's Cauldron restaurant. They report finding not only flies in the soup, but also bat wings, eyeballs, giant's toenails, and rat's tails. The restaurant has been temporarily closed. In the showbiz, Cinderella's Ugly Sisters have signed up for a new show called The Ugly Bachelorette. The unsightly sisters are looking for love, but contestants are proving hard to find. Finally, there's a wicked whisper in the woods that all is not well with the marriage of celebrity couple Beauty and the Beast. After failed plans to start a fashion line and poor sales of their album of duets, sources are saying that Happily Ever After might not last much longer. We now go to our entertainment and gossip manager, Max.
Thanks, Raksh. And hello, everyone. I'm Max Brown, and here in the beautiful mansion of Beauty and Beast, hello and smooches to you all. Now, yours was a classic love story, where two opposites fell in love with each other against the odds. How's it going between you two?
It's going really well, to be honest. I feel like we've grown, really well.
So, you're something of a beauty, and you're a total beast. What is the reality of living with someone who's completely different from you?
Well, you find quite a bit of hair in the bed, and you can hear him in the shower a lot, scraping against the walls a lot, so it gets quite annoying from time to time, but I'm getting used to it now.
Interesting. Your recent duet album did not sell well, and your fashion label has gone bust. What next for your two lovebirds?
Well, next we're going to try and release another album, hopefully, but not for a while. So.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Beauty and the Beast, and I wish you all the best for the future. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Max. Now it's time for a faraway land weather update with Raksh, who will have the fairest weather of them all this week.
Well, it'll be a mix of fair and foul for the faraway kingdom this week. In the north, there'll be gumdrops, lollipops, and rainbows for everybody. The sun will shine and the birds will sing from its shoulders until about midday on Tuesday. Then a wicked wind will blow in from the east, and a dark cloud will cover the land. The deep, dark forest will be deep and dark all week, with occasional sunny spells, along with the usual witchy spells. You might want to leave your little red hood at home if you're going out for a walk in the woods tomorrow. It'll be warm and dry, about 15 degrees and quiet. Too quiet. Moving down the land, the green fields will be turned snow white overnight on Wednesday. Wrap up warm if you're living in a house made of sticks, straw, or gingerbread, cause it'll be fee-fi-fo freezing. Finally, trolls living under bridges in the west might want to find a beanstalk to climb up on Friday, as rivers will swell up and flood following heavy rain overnight. Otherwise, it's a happy ending to the working week for most of us. Please, good day to you all, and back to the news desk with Radresh and Vlad. Thanks, Rakesh. That's all for tonight, folks. Although we've just had word that the big bad wolf has escaped jail since our interview. He's hungry, angry, and on the prowl.
Keep your doors locked, stay safe from the whole team at once upon a crime. Good night.
Well, that's pretty good if you ask me. You want to catch dinner or a movie or something, you know?
Nah, I got my wife.